Hello and welcome. Today we're taking a very different kind of trip around Europe. Forget the glossy brochures. This is the real gritty side of travel. We're counting down Europe's 10 dirtiest cities for 2025. This isn't about shaming, but about understanding the challenges these cities face. Pollution, waste and all. Think of it as the travel guide you never knew you needed. Ready to see what's really behind the postcard? Let's get started. First stop, you'll have to wait and see. We begin our journey in Naples, Italy, a city that's world-renowned for its mouth-watering pizza, vibrant culture and rich history. Nestled along the stunning Bay of Naples, this city is a feast for the eyes and the palate. But beyond the delicious food and breathtaking views, Naples is also known for a less appetizing issue, its ongoing rubbish problem, which has become almost as famous as its pizza. For decades, Naples has faced serious challenges with waste management, sometimes resulting in mountains of uncollected trash piling up on sidewalks and street corners, especially during times of crisis. It's not just an eyesore, it's a daily frustration for locals who have to navigate around the mess, and a real shock for visitors expecting postcard-perfect streets. The city's beauty is undeniable, with its historic architecture and sweeping sea views. But the ever-present rubbish can sometimes overshadow its unique charm and character. Over the years, clean-up campaigns have come and gone, and while some progress has been made, the problem often returns, fueled by political disputes, strikes, and a lack of long-term solutions. Yet, despite these challenges, Naples remains a city full of life and energy. Its lively street markets, passionate locales, and vibrant nightlife make it unforgettable, with highs as high as its lows are low. Naples is a city of contrasts, a place where beauty and chaos exist side by side, reminding us that even the most enchanting destinations have their messy sides. So come for the legendary food, the incredible art, and the centuries-old history. But be prepared for a city that wears its struggles openly and honestly. Naples is truly a feast for the senses, sometimes in more ways than you'd expect, offering an experience that's as real and raw as it is unforgettable. Next, we jet to Bucharest, Romania, once affectionately known as Little Paris for its grand boulevards and elegant architecture. Today, however, the city faces a very different reputation as it battles a growing pollution crisis that clouds its beauty and challenges daily life. Bucharest's rapid urban expansion has brought with it a surge in smog and poor air quality, the main culprits: endless traffic jams, a boom in construction, and a lack of green spaces to absorb the dust and fumes. The city's energy is palpable, but so is the haze that hangs over its streets. While the main tourist attractions are kept impressively clean, a short walk into the residential neighborhoods reveals a different story. Overflowing garbage bins, litter scattered in parks, and a struggle to keep up with the city's waste. For locals, this isn't just an eyesore, it's a real health concern. Many residents wear face masks to protect themselves from the pollution, and visitors are often surprised by the stark contrast between the city's charming old town and the less polished outskirts. The good news? Efforts are underway. The city is investing in new green spaces, modernizing public transport, and encouraging eco-friendly initiatives. But progress is slow, and the scale of the challenge is immense. Despite the pollution, Bucharest's grand architecture and vibrant street life still shine through. The city's culture, history, and energy are undeniable, even if the experience is sometimes dulled by the ever-present smog. It's a city in transition, caught between its storied past and a rapidly changing present. The messiness is part of its story, a sign of growth and the challenges that come with it. If you plan to visit, come for the spirit, the history, and the food, but don't forget to pack a mask for those smoggy days. It's all part of the Bucharest experience. The city's unique charm is still there, waiting to be discovered. You just might have to look past the haze to find it. Bucharest is a masterpiece in progress, sometimes seen through a dirty window, but always worth a closer look. Now to Marseille, France's oldest port city, famous for its grit and, yes, its grime. This bustling Mediterranean hub has a long, storied history as a gateway for traders, travelers, and dreamers from around the world. But beneath the postcard perfect sunsets and shimmering harbour, Marseille's daily reality is a little less polished. Urban cleanliness is a constant struggle here, with litter, graffiti and overflowing bins common away from tourist areas. In the narrow back streets, the city's battle with waste is on full display, and the contrast between the vibrant culture and the visible mess is striking. Strikes by sanitation workers can quickly turn the city into an open-air landfill. When the garbage piles up, the frustration of locals grows, and the city's reputation for chaos is only reinforced. But Marseille fights back. Community groups and local government push for cleaner streets, volunteers organize regular cleanups, and city workers do their best to keep up with the challenge, showing a fierce pride in their home. The city's raw, rebellious charm is undeniable, even if it's a bit rough around the edges. Locals embrace the imperfections, finding beauty in the blend of old stone, bold street art, and everyday life. It's beautiful, bold, and sometimes dirty, but that's part of its character. The grit is woven into the city's fabric, making Marseille feel alive and authentic. Marseille doesn't pretend to be perfect, it's real, and that's its magic. Here, life is lived out loud, with all its flaws and energy on display. Embrace the mess and you'll find the city's true colors. The vibrant neighborhoods, the passionate people, and the creative spirit all shine through the grime. Marseille, a paradox of beauty and grit, where imperfection is not just accepted but celebrated. Athens, cradle of civilization, but also a city battling modern pollution. Smog trapped by surrounding mountains often hangs over the city, especially in summer. While ancient sites are pristine, nearby streets can be littered and graffiti-covered. Overflowing bins and urban decay can distract from the city's historic wonders. Authorities struggle to balance cleaning with economic challenges and a booming population. Still, Athens' spirit, food and history are unmatched. Efforts to green the city are ongoing, but progress is slow. Visit with an open mind, expect grit alongside grandeur, Athens' ancient glory, modern mess. Sofia, Bulgaria's capital, is a hidden gem if you can see through the smog. Winter brings some of Europe's worst air pollution thanks to coal and wood burning for heat. Combine that with traffic and industrial emissions and the air can be tough to breathe. Litter is a problem too, especially outside the city centre. The pollution overshadows Sofia's vibrant culture and beautiful mountain backdrop. Change is coming, greener transport, cleaner heating, but it's a huge task. Community cleanups are gaining ground, but habits are hard to break. Sofia has heart and potential, but desperately needs a breath of fresh air. Visit for the history, but be ready for the haze. Belgrade, Serbia, white city by name, but not always by nature. The confluence of the Sava and Danube rivers is often marred by floating waste and pollution. Litter is common in parks and side streets, a result of weak waste management and casual attitudes. The contrast between grand architecture and visible grime can be jarring for visitors. Still, Belgrade's energy and nightlife are legendary. A new generation is pushing for change, organizing cleanups and demanding better systems. The city's potential is huge, but it needs to clean up its act, starting with its rivers. Belgrade, vibrant, raw, and ready for a cleaner future. The White City could shine if it tackles its murky waters. Back to Italy, this time Palermo, Sicily's captivating capital. Palermo's garbage crisis is legendary, with rubbish piling up in many neighborhoods. The smell and sight can be overwhelming, especially in summer. It's a blow to the city's image, despite its rich culture and stunning architecture. The reasons: political mismanagement, full landfills, and inefficient collection. Locals are frustrated, but the city's spirit remains unbreakable. Palermo forces you to look past the grime to find its treasures. Visiting is an adventure. Just be ready for some smelly obstacles. Palermo faded beauty, fierce pride, and a fight against filth. Tirana, Albania's capital, is transforming fast, but not without growing pains. Rapid urbanization means constant construction, dust, and debris everywhere. Infrastructure struggles to keep up, leading to traffic, pollution, and overflowing bins. The Lana River still faces pollution despite cleanup efforts. Central areas are impressive, but side streets and suburbs can be messy. Tirana's energy and optimism are infectious, but the chaos is real. Initiatives for parks and better waste management are underway, but it's a race against time. The city is a work in progress, fascinating but far from tidy. Tirana bold, colourful and still finding its balance. Istanbul, where east meets west, and millions create mountains of waste. Keeping this megacity clean is a Herculean task, with bins overflowing in busy areas. Air pollution from traffic and shipping often shrouds the skyline in smog. Narrow, historic streets make rubbish collection a logistical nightmare. The city's beauty and chaos go hand in hand. Sanitation services work tirelessly, but the scale is overwhelming. Istanbul's energy, food and history are unmatched, but so is its mess. You have to take the breathtaking with the grubby. Istanbul, magnificent, chaotic, unforgettable. Number 1 is Kyiv, Ukraine, a city under unimaginable strain. War has brought catastrophic environmental damage, toxic dust, polluted air, and mountains of debris. Waste management is overwhelmed, with resources diverted and infrastructure destroyed. The environmental crisis is massive and the scars will last for years. For now, travel is unsafe, but even when peace returns, the challenges will remain. Kyiv's resilience is inspiring, but the city faces a long road to recovery. The pollution here is a tragic byproduct of conflict, not neglect. Kyiv stands as a symbol of courage and a reminder of war's environmental toll. We can only hope for peace and a chance to help Kyiv heal. And that's our tour. Europe's most fascinating cities, seen through a grittier lens. Pollution and waste threaten the beauty and health of these places. This isn't about avoiding them, but about traveling mindfully and supporting positive change. Every small action counts. Reduce waste, support sustainable businesses, and appreciate the effort it takes to keep a city running. If you care about our planet and its people, these are conversations worth having. Thanks for joining us. Subscribe for more honest, eye-opening travel stories. Until next time, travel safe and travel with care.